As we all know, Donald Trump has reportedly become tired of his lawyer Todd Blanche and angry at Mr. Blanche because, according to these reports, Blanche is not being, quote, aggressive enough against the judge and the jury and the witnesses and everybody else in that courtroom. But as we've seen the last 2 days of the trial last week, Blanche did kind of take that criticism to heart, and he was a little bit more aggressive, to the point where the judge had to kind of tone him down a little bit. And that's the worst thing possible. And for the record, that's not coming from me. That's actually coming from lawyer and legal expert Mark Herrman, who wrote a story for the Daily Beast, or a column, I guess I should say, for the Daily Beast, where he pointed out to Todd Blanche that you may want to cool your jets a little bit, bud, because if you do take Donald Trump's advice and become far more aggressive in the courtroom, your story is not going to have a happy ending. Here's what Mr. Herrman wrote. He started off with this. What do you call a lawyer who obeys Donald Trump's advice? A felon. For Todd Blanche's sake, I hope he sticks to his guns, Herrman wrote. Trump has led a consequence-free life, but lawyers, litigators in particular, do not live consequence-free lives. Rudy Giuliani, John Eastman, and others in Trump's penumbra are all lawyers who acted as Trump desired and have lost or at risk of losing their licenses. Serious lawyers do not attack jurors. That approach is both sure to make jurors resent you and probably get you referred to a bar association for disciplinary action. After all, has Trump ever in his life blamed himself when something went wrong? Be sure that at the end of the trial, your client is the one who goes to jail, but be sure that at the end of the trial in New York, it's Trump and not you who goes to jail. Now, that's just a snippet of everything that Mr. Herrman wrote here, but every word of that is accurate. Every part of that warning to Todd Blanche is true. And I say that as somebody who has literally issued that exact same warning to so many other Trump lawyers over the years here, because it's the same story every time. Trump gets this lawyer, makes this lawyer do all kinds of crazy things. Trump doesn't get in trouble, with the exception of Georgia, of course. But look at Arizona, right? Even with the fake electors. How many Trump lawyers were just indicted there? Rudy Giuliani, Christina Bobb, Boris Epstein, and Jenna Ellis. And the reason there wasn't a fifth lawyer indicted, Kenneth Chesebro, is because he was acting as a cooperator with the investigators. So had he not offered his full and complete cooperation in exchange for not being prosecuted, 5 of Trump lawyers would have been indicted in Arizona. A lot of those folks, of course, also were indicted in Georgia. Sidney Powell, Rudy Giuliani, Eastman, all of these other people have faced disciplinary hearings from the bar, risking losing their license. Sidney Powell got sanctioned. Hell, Alina Habba has been sanctioned, I think, twice now. One for over $1 million. And even though Alina Habba is still in Trump's orbit and he loves her because she is willing to do the stupid things. To do the things that no respectable lawyer will do because they know it'll get them in trouble. Alina Habba just thinks Trump's always going to be there to bail me out, right? Well, he's not. He's a 77-year-old man who's in horrible shape. So, maybe pick a better person to hitch your wagon to because that wagon's not going to be there much longer. But Blanche has a future. But not if he destroys his reputation to the point where he faces disciplinary hearings from the bar in New York. That would probably not be good for his career. So the choice is on Blanche. You can either follow your gut and do what you know is right as a lawyer, or you can listen to Donald Trump, let him ruin your entire life, and spend the next few years of your life not only losing your case for Donald Trump and probably getting kicked off his legal team, but also facing your own disciplinary hearings and possible even criminal investigations. So it's up to you, Mr. Blanche. You know what the 2 paths ahead of you are, and there's only one right choice. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are closing in on a pretty major milestone here at Fair and Balanced as we approach 500,000 subscribers. But we're not there yet, and we definitely need your support. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, like and comment on the videos and share them as widely as possible.